All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Franklin. And his first look is incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And, Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
On 3rd down, Franklin. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Hey, 20.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for the Dolphins. 49 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On first down, Tannehill. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Deep, deep. Four down. Play. Go. Go. Do.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, 20.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So the Patriots coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a toss play. This is White. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw on 3rd down. Franklin looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, Franklin being chased out left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franklin. And this one's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Franklin. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now a carry for Williams. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Back to throw. Franklin. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
Looking to throw. Franklin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon from 6 yards away. And the Pats have taken the early lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Flushed out right and incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Bernard. And an alley to run. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter. They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 20. Where you at?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Go! Deuce. Play. Let's go. Run.
On first down, it's Tannehill. It fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Let's go. Zero. Let's go. Lady. Check. 4 down. Where you at? Switch. Here we go. Run. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use.
4 down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run here with Bernard. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Giovanni Bernard. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a dump off to White. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it hit. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Charles Harris in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground.
This nigga mad.
Yo, you get my message, bro?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, hold on. She just pulled out. I'll be like 3 minutes.
All right. Fuck my roster then. Putting this nigga in my fucking lineup. He's at the bottom of the hill for a reason. Oh, my nigga ain't getting no burn. What's wrong with y'all? He goes over Barrios. Matter of fact, he goes over Patrick. And Cordell Patterson. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, she ain't have as many as I thought she did.
That's women for you, bruh.
Let's get it.
They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Nigga trap trying to come in
this
here and
helps to
take over
start
my
a drive.
shit.
After the
Hell
penalty, it'll
no.
be 1st and 5. Now a carry for Bernard. Some nifty running, but
Ain't
it
no
only gets him
fucking
to
way
the
this nigga got up
45.
in that
And the
line.
2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Tight right.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Play. Let's go.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Come on, y'all. We need to stop.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's got a man.
Get the
That's
fuck
caught
out of here.
sideline. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down
Oh, that's
conversion.
bullshit.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And this is caught right along the sideline.
Come on, yo, stay in front of this fuck nigga.
A very nice
all y'all
pick
gotta
up of
do.
33 yards.
Kirby Holt's fucking awareness is trash.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Let's go.
All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Jakeem Grant now to return. And down he goes just
blocking
shy
in the
of
back.
25.
Let's get it.
Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
He got a weird ass name.
Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit
Yeah.
at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb
in a
the
red
penalty
zone.
when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out,
That's what I'm
not in
like.
this case.
I was mad as hell you got that catch, but I'm like, yes, this nigga ain't noticed it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Wide the fuck open.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
What the hell is
I
my
do have
niggas
to
out
admit,
here
I
doing?
like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Go.
Now a toss play to Bernard. He fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now the forward 4th round.
Get the
pick. It's
fuck
Campbell.
out of here.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that
Your
defense
line
stand
must
up
be
and stop
crazy,
them.
'cause my
Line of
defensive line
scrimmage,
never
the
gets
31
pushed that
now
open.
on 1st and 10. Tannehill on 1st down. It's complete to Parker, left side.
How is he frying this man, yo?
And all the way in for a Miami
That's
touchdown.
fucking wild. Now it's 17 to 7.
Devontae Parker, 69 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Walsh adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ohio! Single receiver. Here we go!
To throw on second down, Franklin. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
He dropped it like a bitch.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Franklin. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back to throw. Franklin. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. New England on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
Ohio! Flex round!
From the gun, Franklin. He hits White, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Buying time to his left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Stephon Anthony in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Bro.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I should have gave it the fucking triangle right then and there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Franklin. This one is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw.
I know we tried to get big fat ass.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And out come the Dolphins now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off play action, Tannehill going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
How the fuck is he getting whacked over all the time like that?
Tannehill appears to be as good as new here in 2018 as he brings the Dolphins up on first down. Now it's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And that's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg, Franklin. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Franklin. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Oh my God! He can't watch Gordon.
Of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Franklin. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Throwing on 1st down, Franklin. Flushed out right. 10 more there and another first down.
Oh,
all right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one. Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right? Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that,
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a little bit of space there takes it.
Touchdown right there in my face. And I ran right into you.
Carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Franklin. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Gostkowski with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
That's crazy.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On the toss, Bernard. Finding room to the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Here's a run with Balaj.
This nigga got the lucky shot.
End zone for the Dolphins score. Kalen Balaj punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On first down, Franklin. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Robert Quinn coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Fuck you,
That
nigga.
huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult.
I didn't know
It's
these
now
Dolphins
second
was that
down
nice.
and 22 yards to go. From the gun, Franklin. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my
His
God,
throw's
Franklin,
gonna be
calm
incomplete.
down,
Looking
bro.
for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
You
And it's
had
third
Gronkowski
down.
right
A
there.
little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
New England on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be third and a mile. Off play action. Franklin. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Over the
Oh my
and
God.
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to
This is
disrupt the play.
crazy. He had it right in his
All
fucking
right, they're
hand
going
and
to try
dropped
and
it.
keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert here on fourth down. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
I'm about to look that shit up. I don't believe you. Sometimes you be giving me the shit that don't be having real names.
On 1st and 10, Franklin eluding the pressure right. And this is
Oh, he snatched it from his little ass.
Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he takes it past the 45 and down
I
at
ain't
the
letting you
46.
run that shit up on me.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off.
Trap. Ain't no running it up on me, bruh. Calm all that down.
Tannehill going to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete.
I knew you was gonna go to
And
fucking
he takes this
to the
one
tight
down
end.
almost all
Always
the
go to
way
that
to the
big
30.
bastard.
That one goes for 24 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Balaj. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon,
This
because
nigga
right
lad.
now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If
Told
you
you,
call
dude, that ain't
pass
no real-
play here,
real name of that
we're going to
shit.
call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to
You sure it
shine.
wasn't with a C?
Again, it's Balaj. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Well, there's what we call an even front or an odd front. And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense.
Cinderella 99, Cinderella's dream.
3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
They run it with Balaj. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. But it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
It's Cinderella.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Big play coming up. Here's
Same
3rd and
colors
10.
that
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll run here with Balaj.
Yeah, nigga.
And partner, this first
Good game, bro. That was some bullshit, though. Oh, we won in 0-1 already. Oh.